Hi, I'm Marilyn Lawler, and I've been a Stepping On leader for the last year. And I am very excited to be a Stepping On leader because it has impacted not only the participants that I teach, but when I went through the training, it helped me. I didn't realize how bad my balance and strength was until I went through the class. And following that class, I went on to more self-improvement with exercise and balance, and it is very exciting to be here to continue my efforts with participants in Dane County. Let me tell you a story about Ed, one of my first class participants. Ed was an avid walker, and for the last few years he's been noticing his balance is off. And one of the classes are on proper shoe wear and how to fit it and look for it. Ed talked to one of his classmates who recommended a shoe store in town. He went there, and the next class came back beaming because he found out that his shoes were improperly fitted. One shoe at one foot was smaller than the other, and it didn't have enough support for his foot. Ed, now I'm happy to report, is walking all over in fields without the use of a cane.
Hi, my name is Howard Steinman. I live in Madison, and I'm 91 years old. And before I took this class, I had fallen a few times. One was caused by going down a little ramp with ice. I slipped out, but I got up and I walked where I was going to, and I noticed my ankle started to swell, so I ended up finally a couple of days later went to the doctor, and I fractured a bone in my leg. And another time I was walking, and a little boy was out playing basketball, shooting the baskets, and the ball came my way, and I went past it, but I reached back. I was going to pat it back to him, and I was older than I thought I was, and I fell down on that one. But again, I got up. I wasn't hurt. And the last time I fell was just a couple of weeks ago. I was walking in my yard, and I have a stone pathway, and I caught my foot on one of the stones and fell down. But again, I got up, and I had no injuries at that point. But I knew for about the past year that my balance wasn't quite what it used to be. And so when this class was offered, I decided that would be a good thing for me to do. And so that's where I came. As one of the things I was very impressed about was the physical therapist that was there, pointing out to us the reason the exercise, the muscles that the exercises were improving. And by just walking, you don't improve all those exercises, the muscles. And so I learned that doing this exercise did help this kind of a muscle, and doing another kind helped another sort of a muscle.
But last year, about a year ago now, I had a fall myself, and I was outside in the yard mowing the grass and slipped. I'm not sure what it was exactly, but I stepped off the face of the earth, and my first reaction was, this is the beginning of the end. I remember thinking that, very immediately thinking, this is it. This is the beginning of the end. Mostly I was talking about my knee, but I sort of went through all the fall stories that I had heard, and was really, I was worried a lot. And I was in the yard by myself with the lawnmower running, and I couldn't get up, I couldn't walk, so I needed to crawl into the house. So I crawled across the yard, across the patio, finally got myself in, and was able to make a phone call. Told a friend that I had fallen, and I became an ER statistic, and the story went on. And now I've had a knee replacement, and I'm recovering well. But now I have my own fall story, and I know what an impact a fall can have, especially an elderly person, an aging person, but anybody who experiences a fall is going to have a change in lifestyle.